As Jesus was leaving his small band of disciples, he commissioned them to fulfill his life's mission. As my Father has sent me, even so send I you. Go and make disciples of all nations. Just as Jesus modeled discipleship with his disciples as a means of making them fishers of men and building his kingdom, he now commands them to follow his model: make disciples. It's a joy for me to work with my students and our pastors to help them catch the vision and passion of winning people to Christ and discipling them. In 1981, during our Metro Move seminar in Indonesia, the team was asked to prepare a course to teach the 4 Metro Move principles: discipleship, house fellowships, evangelistic Bible studies, and planting a daughter church. This became the focus of my graduate work. After completing graduate studies, the Philippine General Conference invited Kay and I to return and teach evangelism and discipleship in the Bible colleges. When we arrived in 1996, we observed a number of exciting changes. Former students were now leading the ministry. The church had grown significantly since 1974. As a result of 4 consecutive church growth programs, the organized churches had increased from 65 to 220, and the membership had jumped from 3,000 to 10,800, and the number of districts had grown from 4 to 18. And the Philippines had become the first General Conference in 1989. A study done in January 2000 among 12 district superintendents revealed that they considered the greatest needs of their districts to be evangelism, discipleship training, and church planting, followed by skills and leadership development. The discipleship and church planting model gives the students preparation to meet these needs. Kay and I were excited to be engaged in Bible college ministry again. It reminded us of our first 2 terms during the 1970s. We were coming home after being away for 19 years. We would live on the Rosales Bible College campus, located on the island of Luzon. We would also teach classes at the Cordillera Wesleyan Bible College, located at an altitude of 7,300 feet in Sinipsip in northern Luzon. I was excited as I began teaching the course Discipleship and Church Planting to the senior class. This was the fulfillment of my vision in 1981 in Indonesia. The first step was for each member of the class to focus on becoming a disciple of Jesus. The students began learning the methods of personal discipleship. They worked in groups of 3 or 4 classmates. One of the group was selected to be the cell leader, who meets with the cell weekly for Bible study, accountability sessions, sharing, and prayer. Here, they learn the dynamics of fellowship and spiritual growth as a cell. It's all very practical. The second step focuses on cell fellowship. Several months into the course, each student selects a cell fellowship leader from among the people attending the cell at their field assignment location. They train these new leaders in conducting a cell fellowship. The third step focuses on cell fellowship numerical growth through evangelistic home Bible studies. Student members learn how to conduct evangelistic home Bible studies and teach their cell leaders how to do the same thing. Cell fellowships also meet weekly for Bible study. As the cell fellowship grows, it forms the nucleus for a church. Most cells meet together on Sunday for celebration and worship. The fourth step focuses on church organization from the cell fellowship groups that are meeting throughout the community. It's a simple process, but important in training tomorrow's leaders. The Bible College staff was thrilled with the report from this year's graduating class. During their year of field training, these 9 students trained 36 cell leaders, who in turn brought 51 members into their cells, who together led 33 people to Christ. We are looking forward to our next term in the Philippines. The Philippine General Board of Administration has assigned us to Baguio City to develop a model of discipleship and church planting for the Skyline District. Baguio City, known as the City of Pines, was the former summer capital during the first half of the 19th century, chosen because of its ideal climate and an altitude of 5,400 feet. Today, Baguio is the educational center of northern Luzon, with 7 colleges and universities and numerous technical and trade schools, which draw over 100,000 students. Baguio is also the agricultural center for the vegetable growers that feed the major cities in the lowlands. Even though education and trade gives Baguio City a sense of security and success, many people of the city are gripped by traditional religions and fear. Baguio City also has a growing Wesleyan congregation with 5 churches and several outreach works, with 7 church plants envisioned in the next 5 years. This is only the beginning. With training in the Metro-Move principles of cell fellowships, the Wesleyan Church will reach more people for Christ. As we work together, as you stand with us through your prayers and finances, we will continue to make disciples, training tomorrow's leaders.